and Week 17 is underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
Come on, set. 15 lining. 15 lining.
You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Deep rip.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Ready.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Tackles. Whip.
22 jet bomber.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Hard.
Hey.
He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Okay, ready?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
We want it. Let's go.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. A big hitter there, a 1st down gain of 26 yards. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
yeah.
Backside guys,
meh.
That's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Hey, Charlie.
45, Mike, 45. It's been a long day for you.
5.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
And the sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Now here's Pollard. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Ready,
So
break.
they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Here we go, here we
They
go.
need to reverse the
50,
trend.
play.
The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Bravo.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Watch the screen. Pass. Hey, Mike 52.
Get it.
Mike 52.
Back to throw.
Hey, pick your game up.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yeah.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Jones and the
70,
Giants now
Indy.
with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Check 3, check 3. Watch switch, watch switch, watch switch.
Go.
Motion.
Hey, Alpha.
56 to Mike.
Now.
The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Good breakup all day, baby.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Ready.
56. Mike's 56.
Hey, Sam on.
Let's put that team on the
Two.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley.
run.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Set,
So a
ready.
solid run
60
by
outlaw.
Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Rush in.
Look at me. Go.
Watch the shit. Hey.
Big grip.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Down.
So line of
18
scrimmage
gainer.
still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, check. Showing it.
6'6", bullet high.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. Check 26. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Kill.
Fan.
A little flare.
Hit it.
Jones to throw again. This is Shepard on the catch. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Now they'll try to
8,
convert
read.
on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
Double up, double up, double up. 25, check 25.
Buzz, buzz.
Off. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
First down, New York.
Ready, set.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
5.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
Break.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Check.
Yes.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Hey, Echo.
Watch the slant.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jones, he'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a Giant first down on a gain of 16.
First down, Giants. That's the end of the first quarter.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
59. 3 buzz.
Leo.
Safety's creeping.
Ready.
On the run, it's Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's how we do. They don't want to know.
After another really nice run, this is where a defense coordinator earns his money. His guys have been on the field a long time, so he's got to decide what he wants to do to try and slow them down. Is he going to substitute some players in, get some fresh guys, or is he just going to try to attack and try and find a way to take the ball away from them?
61. Matchbox lights.
SOS. Check three.
On 2nd down, Barkley, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Mike, check.
Get it.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley.
Here we go.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's it.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Let him know. Shift.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Watch the safety creep. Check 9. Shift.
Now.
Throwing Jones. A bullet throw, but incomplete. They sure went against conventional wisdom, calling a pass on 3rd and inches.
Had to be thinking to themselves, the defense is going to overcommit against the run. Should be an easy pitch and catch. Didn't turn out that way.
So on 4th down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrick Rosas. And Rosas puts this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Going a little tennis on me,
I know
huh?
you like to mix it up with
like
sports.
That. They crack a forehand back at him. They get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I
and
like
a
that
really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the whole thing.
I
love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Even though they might not find the number 1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick, because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. 2nd and 11. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
18 Gator.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got Green. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. PAT up and good by Rosas, and we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Let's bring it. Bang, 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 go. Bang, bang.
Here's Pollard. He takes this for 3 to the 29. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Ready, ready.
58, 58, it's Mike. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Let's get that ball. Check 37. Check 37.
General West.
Hey, 58 is a Mike. Going 58 to the Mike. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Motion. Bump, bump, bump. Switch.
Ready, ready.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Shepard. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to regain the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Set, ready.
The Giants
70,
offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20, 10, 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Rosas good with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. 17-17 the score, all even to this point as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 1st down, it's Tyler, and he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
7-yard line.
Let's go.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
You ain't going nowhere. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Get it.
2nd and 3. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Here we go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Hey, hey, hey. High 7. 80 weapon.
Bring it. Bring it.
Now.
Looking to throw. And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call.
Yeah, that's right. Get off the train tracks, baby. Get off the train tracks.
Ready?
Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Quick the edge, quick the edge. Come, come.
Shoot.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. That's about as good as a linebacker can diagnose that play, isn't it?
It certainly is, and what he did really well is that while he was diagnosing, he got his feet in motion without actually going anywhere and taking a false step that he had to make up later. He read it, got his feet in motion, and then he just took off and made the play.
Here we go. Set. 10-2 start.
It's our time. It's our time.
Hey, zoom.
Mike 48. Mike 48.
Watch the slant. Deep dribble.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
Come on,
An
set.
incomplete pass on that
90
last
wolf.
play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, exit.
Hey, alert 48.
Hit it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going up top. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Ready, ready.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
It's hauled in by Shepard. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Wide. Get wide. Sponge. No.
Let's go.
From the gun, Jones uncorks one for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
On the
So
double.
after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, here we go.
Hey, Delta.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59.
Ready.
On the draw, this is Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The run defense, they have been porous at times today, but not that last go-around.
No, they really tightened it up, didn't they? They finally got themselves a win because all game long we've seen them get gashed. This time they played the responsibilities, played their keys, and made a nice stop.
Check three, check three, check three.
Check, 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 check. Hey, seam six, seam six.
Mike, check, check.
Jones now on third down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come on, come on.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. And the Giants send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
About set for this
60
next drive by the
Pittsburgh.
Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
Go.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Set to kick off.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Get ready.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready up.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors. But overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go
4
now.
yards on
30
that
big.
last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Check the tight.
Protein spill.
Check 24. Shift. Watch the shift.
Snap.
Now Jones. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner, and usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Check the backer. Slam.
Shoot.
Here's Jones operating from the gun. And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
That's a takeaway. That's a takeaway. That's how the defense
Cowboys
scored
take
points.
over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Down. 70. Indy.
Check Mike. He's crashing. He's checking.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Speed grip. Speed grip.
They'll run on first down. Pollard.
Get it.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
You got him.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Let's go.
A good run, got
60
7
outlaw.
on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Hey, Haywood. Hit it.
They're going to look to throw.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Dancing to his left. And it's caught. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Okay, ready?
52, Mike, 52.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing.
Let's go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. O'Shane Ximines has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one is right down the middle. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Watch the boot.
Let's go.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Stepping up, he'll try and run. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Ready to break.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Chance.
Look, squeeze.
Kill.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Go. Go.
Jones throwing again. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. What a difference a week makes. Last week he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number, not in this league. But a drop under 50%, that just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan.
And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Pollard going to try the right side. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. You know, I have a pretty good friend, Charles Davis, who tells me that when he sees plays like that, strong runs to the right, reminds him of the 1960s Green Bay Packers.
Boy, those were the days back when the fullback actually carried the ball as well as blocked. Then you had a halfback. You had pulling guards, guys who could get out and run. And you can hear the great coach saying it back then. So we get a seal here and a seal here, and we run this play right in the alley.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Set. 15 lining. 15 lining.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right. You got 3. 3 down. 3 down. Watch 88. Watch.
2nd and 13. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Samson Abukum in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season.
Brings up 3rd down.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays.
Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic.
He'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
61, matchbox lights.
Now Pollard. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready, set.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal.
Undercrush.
X3, 218, chopper, 5.
Now a give, right side. Tyler looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? They'll set up to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's now fourth down and goal.
So they'll turn to the kicker again. He's been a busy man thus far. This is just a 24-yard attempt. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Tight dog.
Topper!
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he fires one incomplete.
Brings up second and 10.
On the ready.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Check 59. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check 52.
General West.
Hey, watch this. Watch this.
Get it.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Here we go, D. All day, defense. All day.
Bravo.
Mike, check. 59. I'm coming.
Now.
To throw on third down, Jones. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And the kick by Rosas is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check. Check.
Protein spill.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Come on, set, 8, read.
I got you.
Hey, Alpha.
Hey, Mike 52.
Hit it.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Jam him. Jam.
22 jet bomber.
Check that.
Let's go.
On 1st down, Pollard.
You can't block me.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Ready. 10-2 stop. Greystone travel. Spud.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And you've got guys who can flat out run. Sometimes all you say in the huddle is go. They ran the fly route, took the shot downfield, just unable to connect.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 8. Back to throw here. This to Jarwin. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 29-yard line. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
There we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
They'll look to throw here. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Dexter Lawrence drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will make this a 9-point lead. So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw. Jones. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Woods with a pick.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He's going to air one out. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Switch.
Let go.
Run for Pollard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Here's Pollard again. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Ready. 8, read.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
Shoot.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is a 26-yard attempt. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether this is something to celebrate or something maybe the offense is embarrassed by, but that's now 6 field goals he's made in this game alone.
Yeah, he's bailed them out quite a bit so far, but it's very comforting to know that you have a kicker that's got your back.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to throw. Jones. This one caught by Davis. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate, but the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part 1 of the equation done. Now they need to convert and get that onside kick. PAT up and good by Rosas. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with under 30 seconds to play, this is the game right here. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now a first down run is going nowhere. He's going to be dropped in the backfield, a loss of 2. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Double tight. We got 4.
Hey, high 7. Get it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Samson Abuka in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it.